Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. I'm from the Black Business School, and I wanted to jump in to do a video for you guys that you guys asked me to do for the Financial Juneteenth channel. So I thought I would go ahead and knock it out and get you started. You know, this reminds me of when I was 17. I remember I went to my dad and I said, you know, I hear people say you want to go to school to make money and stuff like that, but I don't know what to do to make money. And I remember my father literally spoke to me for about 30 seconds, and he told me what he knew. What he knew at the time was, you know, become a lawyer, become a corporate lawyer. You'll make a lot of money as a corporate lawyer. So I literally was going to go to law school because of that. And I even got accepted to law school, but I chose not to go to law school and instead get a PhD in finance. Well, in the course of getting my PhD in finance and becoming a faculty member at Syracuse University, where I taught for 13 years, I saw all these other ways that people make money, and just a comprehensive way to view money that I think give me a strategic advantage in terms of talking about money that's far more advanced than what it was when I was 17 years old. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go beyond what my dad told me. God bless him, love him though, he's a great man. And I wanna help you guys by sharing basically a list of 13 ways to make $1 million. If you ever wanna become a millionaire or make over $1 million, hopefully this will get you started. And I hope that this helps you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the share button and all that good stuff because we're here to help you. And I wanna see you win. I wanna see you make money. I wanna see you do well. The first way to become a millionaire is stock market investing. Investing in index funds, aggressively investing, even in index funds, investing like a 5-year-old consistently will make you into a millionaire after you give yourself enough time to do that. I actually have the $5 a day investing plan, which actually doesn't get you to millionaire status for a while, but it gets you to financial security status. Now, if you go beyond $5 a day to say $15, $20 a day, which is about how much people might spend for lunch or something like that, then you can accelerate the pace. You can get there maybe in 20, 25 years, something like that. And it does take time to become a millionaire. There's no substitute for time sometimes, but stock market investing, according to research, is the #1 factor that determines wealthy people from middle-class people. That wealth gap you see in America, it's growing because wealthy people are more likely to invest in stocks. The second way to become a millionaire is through real estate. Real estate, the whole world is nothing but a big ball of real estate. My friend Jay Morrison, he's always said that. And the thing about real estate is that it's very rare that you'll find any place where you could have bought property 20 years ago where the property is cheaper now than it was back then. So with real estate, you can generate income. You can also generate capital gains. You get lower tax rates that you pay on the capital gains. Also, if you have rental property, your tenant is paying your mortgage for you. That's pretty cool, right? So you're not only becoming wealthier, but you're doing less work. It's not as difficult as getting up and going to work every day. And one thing I'll say on a quick side note with that is that, you know, a lot of people think formal education is the way to become wealthy. Formal education doesn't teach you to become wealthy. Formal education was not designed to make you a millionaire. Formal education was designed to prepare you for employment, to become an employee. So just know I'm talking about public school systems. I'm talking about the universities that put you deep in debt, you know, things like that. Not to say you shouldn't go to college. I'm just saying that you have to supplement your training with something that's actually going to teach you how to make money. So real estate is huge. Home ownership, just basic home ownership, is what divides the poor from middle class. So you want to look into real estate. The next is just starting a business, entrepreneurship, either online or offline business. I've seen business owners go from making $5,000 a month on their job to making $50,000 a month on their business, maybe even as much as $500,000 a month. If you come up with a good business model and you get some good training on how to run a business, that can go a long way in terms of preparing you to make more income than you ever thought you would ever make. Number 4 is if you commit yourself to becoming, you know, in the top 1% in whatever you do. So whether you're a lawyer or whatever, a doctor, if you become one of the best, then your income will go up accordingly. And then also on top of that, you can make additional income by showing other people how to do what you've done. You get invited to certain things. Like, so for example, when I became a PhD, I was the only African-American on earth to get a PhD in finance during the year 2002. So I was pretty good. I was very good at, you know, in my field and trained by the best in the world. Well, also what happened was that there were other opportunities that just came from that. Opportunities to write books, opportunities to give speeches, opportunities to start businesses, opportunities to consult with others who wanted to do what I did. And then later on, when I had several 100,000 subscribers on YouTube and just other things that have kind of happened by being good at what you do, it creates opportunities for you to do other things. So being good at what you do is really important. So that Black excellence, as we call it, or if you're not Black, you know, it might be white excellence, Asian excellence, excellence, Jewish excellence, whatever your excellence is, be excellent at it. And that's what's going to make you great and create opportunities for you. Don't be mediocre at anything. Next, number 5, learning how to sell. Selling is just such a valuable skill. I can't overstate how important learning how to sell is. If I could choose between getting a college degree and being a great salesperson, I'd rather be a great salesperson. Because if you look at guys like, Grant Cardone and others, I mean, they're making insane amounts of money because they know how to sell. So learning how to sell is something you can teach yourself. You can read books on it, stuff like that. It's not that tough to do. In fact, in the Black Business School, if you go to the Black Business School, theblackbusinessschool.com, we have videos like how to sell and make money, and things like that. So learning how to sell is a huge way to make a ton of money, especially if you work for yourself. Number 6, mastering technology is really important because technology gives you instant scalability. The ability to scale is just epic because I've seen people with businesses like I think Kylie Jenner, who's going to be a billionaire. Not that she knows technology, but she's got somebody that works for her that knows technology. So she understands not just technology, but also delegation, which actually could be another item on this list in itself. She's got, I think, about 6 people that run her whole empire. And basically she does her little stuff on Instagram, but she's got somebody that knows technology, that knows how to scale up the business. Scaling is really important. That's how people make a lot of money really, really fast. Number 7 is developing multiple streams of income. Look, if I have one stream of income generating $4,000 a month, that's one stream. But if I have 5 streams giving me $4,000 a month, that's $20,000 a month, right? So you can get involved in different things. You can do some stock stuff, some real estate stuff, get involved in a couple of businesses and generate multiple streams of income, which doesn't just keep you economically safe. It also gives you that ability to make more money. Number 8, writing several books and creating surrounding content. A lot of people think you have to write one great book and sell 10 million copies to make a bunch of money. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to write, the next great novel. You can literally, there are people who self-publish books through Amazon KDP, Amazon CreateSpace, and they will just sell a few thousand copies of each book and generate several streams of income and then create surrounding content around the books. Maybe it's classes they create, maybe it's a YouTube channel they have, just things like that. And it all kind of connects and starts to promote each other. And next thing you know, they're making a lot of money selling books. So for example, I have sold hundreds of thousands of copies of books, but I've never had a book deal. I sell a lot of my books at events. I sell a lot of my books online. I sell a lot of my books because people run across my YouTube channel. Some books I sell just because they're on Amazon and people look them up. So writing, not just one book, but maybe several books, it can be a good move. And also writing books that people need on topics that are important to people, and self-publish your stuff. Don't wait for a publisher. That's kind of old school. Number 9, a drop shipping business is really big. There are a lot of people who do drop shipping and also white labeling with their products. They're not making these products. A lot of these people like Supercent. I don't think Supercent, who made $1 million in 90 minutes selling her products, I don't even think she made the makeup. I think that stuff gets outsourced from somewhere else and she puts her label on it, right? So a lot of people do white labeling. They do drop shipping where someone else is fulfilling all the orders. And that's how they make a lot of their money. So drop shipping business is good. There are classes on how to drop ship. So you may want to look into that. I think hanging around millionaires is a great way to make money. Joining clubs, there are organizations out here that you can join, like the Traffic Sales and Profit organization with Lamar Tyler, stuff like that, where you're around people who are making money. The number one way to make money is to be around people who are making money because they have opportunities they can share with you. They have resources they can share with you. They have networks they can share with you. They have expertise they can share with you. They can give you motivation. The conversations get really positive when you're around other people that are doing well, as opposed to people who are just complaining, right? They tend to, I'm not saying that they work harder per se, but it takes a certain amount of determination to kind of get to that level. So being around people like that just makes a big difference. And also you have people you can call who are ready to write a check to get behind a good idea or a good project. So hanging around wealthy people or people that are doing well is good, even if you have to pay a little bit of money. So that's what these masterminds are for. I used to never understand, like, why would people pay, $20,000 a month or not per month? That's a lot of money, but $20,000 a year, $5,000 a year, whatever, to be part of a mastermind. Well, I figured it out. It's because they want to be around people that can just give you ideas and opportunities just like that. Next, franchising is big. Franchising is great because franchising is a business in a box. And businesses in a box are awesome because you don't have to actually come up with the business model. They show you everything you need to do. And so in fact, actually in the Black Business School, if you go to theblackbusinessschool.com, we actually have a franchise program. So you can ask one of our specialists about the Black franchise program. So feel free to take a look at that. But franchising is a great way that a lot of people make money without actually coming up with a business idea or things like that. Number 12, subscriptions are great. Subscriptions and just automation in general, which blends technology, is really, really cool, because what happens is you go to a different kind of what I call economic math. Economic math is like this, right? When you're a kid, when you grow up in the household I grew up in, where everybody, pretty much goes to work for somebody else, the economic math is like, if you work 40 hours a week and you make $40 an hour, you make $1,600 a week, right? If you work 60 hours a week at $40 an hour, you make $2,400 a week. Well, that's the wrong math. That's bad math because you're giving up hours of your life in exchange for money. That's really tough, right? You're trading something that's finite for something that's infinite. So you're trading something that's valuable for something that's less valuable, right? You're trading something that you can't replace with something that's easily replaceable if you know how to do it right. So better economic math, instead of trading hours for money, better economic math is something like this. If I sell 1,000 units for $50 a piece, I make $50,000. Well, that takes time out of the equation. There is no time in that variable, right? So you can sell 1,000 units in 10 minutes, right? That's how people like SuperCent make $1 million in 90 minutes, right? The number of units you sell has nothing to do with time in many cases. So effectively, get to where you're doing a different kind of economic math, and subscriptions are really good because subscriptions are like that. Okay, if I have 1,000 subscribers and they're all paying me $20 a month, that's $20,000 a month, right? And all it takes is a great idea, a good product, an ability to scale somehow, through some sort of advertising method or something like that, the creation of a great product and then advertising and scaling it to kind of get you to where you want to get to. So subscriptions are really good. There's a whole economy around that. I would look into that. And then the next thing I would do, this is number 13, is if you really want to learn how to make money and get around people that can really help you, I believe deeply in volunteering your time to work for somebody who is in the place that you're trying to get to. If you work for a millionaire or a billionaire and you do a good job, and you support them, you help them achieve their goals, you help them save time, you prove your loyalty and your consistency and your work ethic, then they're going to do what they can do to help you. Typically, they're going to be very supportive of you. They're going to teach you the game. They're going to give you access to resources. They might be the one to invest in your business. So ultimately, what I would encourage you to do is to go find somebody who's really doing well and just go work for them, go do stuff for them for free, for nothing. That's how I actually got started. I didn't know any millionaire, billionaire type people, but I did go to AOL Black Voices years ago. I wanted to get my name out there. I wanted people to know that I could add value to important conversations back when I was teaching at Syracuse University. So I went to AOL Black Voices and I said, hey, I'd like a job writing for you. And they said, well, we can't afford to pay a PhD. We don't have any money in our budget. I said, oh, I'll make it easy for you. How about we charge $0 an hour? And they were like, what? I said, yeah, don't pay me anything. I'll just come work for you for free. And I came in and I didn't just do what a lot of people do. I didn't just come in and make them the bottom priority and give them like my spare time. I gave them my main time. I was in there writing every day. I wrote more articles for them as an unpaid person than their paid people were writing for them. So it became great for them. They were making money off me. If you are short-sighted, you would have thought they were exploiting me, but they weren't exploiting me. They were helping to build me. They were preparing me for my next move. So I was able to actually get my first 25,000 subscribers from working for free for AOL Black Voices when I was being exploited. See, small-minded, short-sighted people would think of that as exploitation. Oh, they're screwing you, they're milking you, they're taking money out. No. Small-minded people think it's exploitation, whereas big vision people could see where it's an investment. You got to invest in yourself. If you don't invest in yourself, then why would you think anybody else would do that, right? So that's 13 ways to make money. If you want to learn more, you want to get started, maybe on investing or something like that, feel free to go to allblackeconomics.com. That's allblackeconomics.com. You can get a free e-copy of my book, It Takes a Village to Raise the Bar. And also you can go to theblackbusinessschool.com, theblackbusinessschool.com, and we have a whole plethora of options and programs that can show you all kinds of stuff because we believe in teaching you the things you need to know and not just stuff that's on the university curriculum. We don't do any, we teach it if you need to know it. So feel free to join us at theblackbusinessschool.com. I'm out of here. I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins. Have a great day. And I hope this helped you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.